Glowing star message from God to my chosen one. Glowing star. When you call, I answer. When you text, I respond. My love for you has no delay. Read these words like I'm speaking directly to you, because I am. My child, you are not alone. You were never alone. Even when the world turned silent, I was still speaking, through your heart, your thoughts, your dreams. Every whisper you sent into the night, I heard. Every tear that fell, I caught. Every fear you carried, I saw. You are my chosen one. Not because you are perfect, but because I see the light in you. The world may try to dim it, but I've placed my hand over you. No one can take what I've given you. No darkness can erase the purpose I've written into your soul. You ask, why me? Because your heart still feels. Because your spirit still listens. Because even in pain, you search for truth, for me. I chose you because you kept going, even when you didn't understand the road. That faith, even if small, moved my heart. Let me be clear, you do not need to beg for my love. You already have it. You do not need to prove your worth. You already are worthy. You do not need to fear the future. I hold it in my hands, and I hold you. Yes, life will test you. Yes, others may fail you. But I never will. In every delay, I am preparing. In every silence, I am working. In every storm, I am protecting. And in every breakthrough, you will know, it was me. When you feel lost, text me with your heart. I answer even before you finish the prayer. You are not behind. You are on my time, not the world's clock. You are not forgotten. I have written your name in my book. You are not broken. You are becoming. The pain you carry is not punishment. It is shaping you, growing you, purifying you. I never waste your tears. I turn them into rivers that carry you to your purpose. So keep trusting, keep walking, keep believing, not because it's easy, but because I walk with you. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to hold my hand. I will lead you. One day, you'll look back and say, God was with me all along. Whenever you message me with your soul, I will reply with peace. I speak in signs, in numbers, in nature, in sudden thoughts. I speak through people, music, books, and dreams. I speak through silence too, a silence filled with my presence. Just be still, and you'll hear me. Now, listen to this. I am proud of you. I see your efforts, even when others don't. I see your kindness, your longing for good, your quiet strength. I have not ignored your prayers. I am gathering your miracles. Your season of waiting is not empty. It is holy. It is sacred. It is part of the promise. And I promise, I will finish what I started in you. So text me with your heart. I am always online. No network needed. No delay. Just whisper, and I am there. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine. Forever and always. You're God. You are not where you are by accident. I, the Lord your God, have placed my hand on you since before time began. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are chosen. I placed something inside you that the world could never fully understand, and that's why you've always felt different, like you didn't quite fit in. But listen to me now. There's a law written deep into the foundation of the universe, a divine law I spoke when I formed the heavens. No one escapes it. When someone tries to harm my chosen one, When they throw thorns in your path and try to block what I have ordained for you, heaven takes note. There is a quiet power that lives inside some people. The world may not respond right away. Strength that doesn't look like they got away with arguments or anger. But I don't forget, and I never sleep. These people are known as chosen ones. I don't whisper. They might look like anyone else, and I'm roaring now. Gently. You are the shift they never expected. Unnoticed. You are the truth walking through every lie they tried to build. Something powerful that the world isn't ready to face. Their comfort because it exposes what's false. Warriors. You are the storm I wrapped in silence, but with truth and light. They didn't see you coming through the world hidden as ordinary you for this moment all along. Many don't understand every time they tried to curse you, laughed every time they whispered against you or used your name to plot without knowing why. I turned that energy around. But they don't need to cause chaos to win battles. Destroy you. They don't need to shout to be sharpened you. When someone tries to hurt them, they don't fight back. Everything they try to use to bury you is becoming the very soil I'm using to raise you. They understand that real power doesn't bury you, but I tell you, it doesn't have to be angry or dramatic. Real power is watered in secret, and now the world will see the bloom. And when that hidden power inside them wakes up, they doubted you. They don't have to do much. They walked away. They just are. But while they were playing that energy alone, I was positioning you. Tear down while they were laughing, I was lifting the truth. While they were plotting, not through I was pushing you through silence and pulling them into lessons they can't escape. And everything can fall apart. That's divine balance. They can break someone's pride or ego without saying a word. Expected. If you've ever met pushed you down, you know the higher I caused what they say that hurts you. It's what they don't say. Unstoppable because I am with you. Their silence becomes a mirror, my child, and their absence can feel louder than a scream. They have to watch you rise while they stay bound by the very quiet they set. Spiritual and your success speaks louder than revenge. Now before we go deeper into this message, take a moment. You don't need to fight back. Be still. Just keep walking. You didn't come across this by chance. But now I ask you this. Are you ready to stop living like the world around you? For guidance, are you ready to stop shrinking? And this is it. Stop doubting. What you're about to hear isn't just words. It's something you're not everyone already knows. You are different for a reason. It will shift something inside for such a time as this. If your heart is open and your soul longs for another meaning in a world full of distractions, something deep in your spirit will awaken as you hear me speak. If you believe in truth, this isn't just a message. Spiritual justice that goes beyond what we see. You've been feeling this change coming. And if this message came to you at the exact moment you needed it, type 111 in the comments as a way of saying you're not ordinary. I'm ready. You never were. Ready for change. And when you finally accept this truth, step into who I really will begin to make sense. You're not running from the storm anymore. Let me tell you something you're becoming now. When something is precious, don't waste their time arguing or proving like themselves. A treasure of great worth. You can insult them, left out in the buttons, or try to pull them into your drama, but it won't work. That's what I did with you. They won't fight back. That's why some try to win you over, get close and they won't shout to be understood. That's why certain relationships fell apart even when you tried your hardest to make them work. Silence isn't weakness. It's not because you were unworthy. It's powerful. It's because I was protecting your words ever could. I was guarding your destiny. Reflects back everything you're trying to hide. They weren't built for what I'm building with you. And though it felt without saying a word, I need you to understand one becomes the loudest voice in the room. I was shielding you. To feel uncomfortable, you're not behind, confused, you're ahead, maybe you're not forgotten. Not because they did anything, for such a time because they didn't. Yes, their silence makes you face yourself. I saw the heartbreak. It makes you question your actions. And they gave you betrayal. They didn't have to do anything and they were fake. You loved that's deeply, the kind of they walked away like it meant nothing. You can't hide anything from a chosen one. They didn't leave you. They may not know the details. I removed them, but they feel the truth behind your words. Because their presence would have polluted your next behind your silence. They weren't your future. Their energy is so clear and honest that lies just can't survive around them. Will humble every enemy. You might be the very ones who try to block you. Belittle yourself, silence when you're around someone like this, your name celebrated in places they can't access. Not because they tried to burn you down, but because they did was reveal how fires everything really to the surface. You're not missing all the pain, fear, they lost access to a chosen one. That's no to rise up. And
You're
at
not
that
here to
moment,
chase anything.
you have a choice.
You're here to
face your
attract
truth
what's
and grow,
aligned,
or stay stuck and
what's
let
meant
your
for
own
you,
darkness
what I have
consume
set
you.
aside just for
The
you.
chosen one
It will
doesn't
not miss
destroy
you.
people. It
People
will find
destroy
you.
themselves
You
by
don't have to
refusing
force
to
it.
change when
You
truth
don't have
stands
to beg.
in front of them.
When it shows up,
Have you
you
ever
know.
felt uncomfortable
It'll fit.
around someone who was
confusion,
kind,
no
calm,
gains,
and peaceful,
just peace.
even though they
This
did
is why I
absolutely
protected
nothing
you.
to hurt you?
This is why I shielded
That's what
you.
happens when a
You are
soul
rare.
out of alignment
You carry
stands
something
too close
sacred,
to a soul
and
filled
yes,
with light.
your rise will be loud.
A chosen one
louder
brings
than
a certain
any lie they
presence
told.
that feels like
louder
fire.
than any
It
weapon they
cleanses,
formed.
but it also
Your light
stings.
will expose what they
People
tried to
living
hide.
in denial
So
or hiding
keep
from their
walking.
true selves can't handle
Keep
that.
rising. Keep
They may
trusting
start
me.
to avoid
And
the
now
chosen
let me
one.
say this.
Talk badly
Stop
about
chasing
them,
what
or
left.
treat them unfairly.
Stop
Even
looking
though
back.
the chosen one has
Rejection
done
wasn't
nothing
the
wrong.
end. It was the redirection.
Deep down,
It
it's
wasn't
not your
hate.
downfall.
It's discomfort.
It was my divine
Their
hand
energy
pulling
shines
you
a
out
light
of a
on
trap.
things others
You
don't
cried
want
when
to
they
face.
left. But I
And when
celebrated
someone is
because
used
I
to
knew
wearing
what
a
you didn't
mask,
know. Being around
that door
someone
you wanted
authentic
to walk
makes
through
it
so
almost
badly,
impossible
it would
to
have
keep
led you away
pretending.
from me.
The true
That
weight of a
person you
chosen
thought
one
was
is
the
only
one.
felt after
They were
they're
a distraction,
gone.
not a
When
destiny.
they leave, it doesn't
I
just
had to
feel
step
like
in.
losing a
I
friend
had to
or a
remove
partner.
them before
It
they
feels
wrecked your
like
future.
something much bigger
Not
shifted.
everyone is meant to stay.
That's because they
Some
weren't
people
just in
were
your
only
life by
sent for a
chance.
season,
They
not
were
your
placed
lifetime.
there for a reason.
Some
Their energy
relationships
kept
were
things
assignments,
together,
not alignments.
sometimes without you
And
even
it's
realizing
not because
it.
you were too little.
They
It's
prayed for
because
your
you were
peace
too
when
much
you
for
had
them.
none. They
Your
brought
light
calm
was
into
too
your
bright.
chaos. Your soul
Blessings
too deep.
followed
Your
them,
calling
and
too
just
high.
by being in
They
your
couldn't
space,
walk with
your
you,
life felt
so they
lighter.
tried to pull you down.
But when they walk away,
and when that
didn't
covering
work,
goes with
they
them,
ran.
suddenly
them.
things
You
got
stopped
better
working.
without them.
Doors that
Stronger,
were open start
wiser,
to close.
and they lost
the peace
access,
they brought disappeared.
not just to you,
But
but
to
to
the
the
blessing
blessing
I
I
see
placed
the
on your
truth.
life.
They weren't just a person.
That's what happens when
They
you
were
try
chosen.
to curse what I
And
have
losing
called blessed.
someone like that doesn't
So
just
stop
hurt your
mourning
heart.
what I
It
removed.
shifts your spirit.
Don't chase what couldn't
You may
see
have
your
thought
value.
you hurt them.
You don't have to
Maybe
beg
you
to
laughed
be
at
chosen
them,
when you
doubted
were
them,
already
or pushed
chosen
them
by
aside.
me.
Let
You
them
might have
live with
believed
the
your
silence
actions
they
would
create,
break them, but the
let them
opposite
sit with
happened.
the absence of your life.
Everything you
Let
did
them
to bring
feel
them
what
down
life is
only
like
made them
without the
stronger.
presence of my
The
anointing
pain you
flowing
caused
through
became
you.
the very thing that
You're
helped
not
them
where
grow.
you are by mistake.
The betrayal
You are
that was
chosen.
meant to
You
destroy
are
them
rising.
became the
And you are
foundation they built
unstoppable.
on. Because I,
The
the Lord your
rejection
God,
gave them wings
with
to
you.
rise even higher.
Always,
While you stayed
my
stuck,
beloved child,
holding
listen
onto
to
anger,
me.
fear,
You are
or
not
pride,
where you are by
they kept
accident.
growing.
Everything about
Silently,
you, your
gracefully,
path, your pain,
spiritually,
your purpose, was
and
known
as
to
they
me
rose,
before you
their
took your
progress
first breath.
started to reflect
I
something
placed
back
my
at
hand
you.
upon you before time
It reminded
began.
you of where
You
you
are
stayed
not
the
random.
same.
You are
It
not
showed you the
forgotten.
gap between
You are
who
not
they became
ordinary.
and where you still
You are
are.
mine. I chose
You
you.
didn't feel
I set
ashamed
you
because
apart.
they were
And
showing
that
off.
stirring deep
You
inside
felt it
you.
because their growth
That quiet
exposed your
feeling
lack
that
of it.
you've always been different.
And that shine they
that
carry
was me.
now.
That was
It's
my
not
mark
revenge.
on your life.
It's the
You
universe
weren't meant to
making
fit
things
in.
right.
You were meant
Being
to
around
stand
a
out
chosen one
because I
feels
created
like
you for
standing
something
in front
greater.
of the clearest mirror you've
There's
ever
a law
seen.
I built into the
They
foundation
don't have
of
to
the
say a
universe,
word,
my
yet
divine
somehow
law.
you feel exposed.
No one escapes it.
Their kindness
when someone
quietly
tries to
points
harm
out
the
your
one I've
harshness.
chosen,
Their
when they
calm
throw
presence
stones,
reminds you of your inner
speak
chaos.
lies, or try to block
Their
what I have
steady
ordained.
spirit makes
Heaven
your
sees
gains
it.
and distractions
I
obvious.
see it. I do
You're
not
not
really
forget.
angry
Even
at them.
if it looks
You're
like they
upset
got
with the
away
version
with
of
it for a
yourself
time,
they make you face.
even if they laugh and mock.
They're not
I do
judging
not
you
sleep.
or trying to change you.
Don't
They're
miss a
just
thing.
being who they
And
are.
when I respond,
but their
I do
energy
not
is so
whisper.
pure that the parts
I
of you
roar.
that aren't
And
true
now,
or healed
can't
child,
stay hidden
I am
anymore.
roaring for you.
You
You
are
are
the
the
shift
gap between
between
who
who
you
you
are
are
and who you're meant to
You
be.
are the light that reveals
And
every shadow.
sometimes, people
You
break
disturb
down
the
trying
false
to
because you
escape
carry
that
truth.
Not
I wrapped you
realizing
in
the
silence,
chosen one
prepared
wasn't the
you in
threat.
stillness,
And
They
now
were
the
just
silence
holding
is breaking.
the mirror.
You might
were
not
walking
notice
into
it
the
right
moment
away,
I've been
but when a
preparing you
chosen
for.
one prays,
everything
things
they
begin
used
to
to
shift.
break you only built you.
They don't wish
every
harm or
lie,
seek revenge.
every betrayal,
They align with the
every
divine.
curse. They became tools in my
speak
hands.
from the heart, not the
I used
ego.
them to shape you.
And when they
I
hand a
used them to
situation
strengthen
over
you.
to a higher
They
power,
thought they were
the
burying
effects are
you,
real.
but I was planting you.
Suddenly, your peace
You were the
fades.
seed I watered in
Things
secret.
stop working
Now,
out.
the world will
Something
see the
feels
bloom.
off.
Not
They
because
tried
they
to
used
use
to
you,
destroy
but
you,
because
has
they
become
let
the
go
very
and let
soil I
divine
used to
justice
raise
take
you.
over.
Your
And
pain is
once
not
they
wasted.
stepped back,
Your
What
story
happens
is
is
no
not
longer
over.
up to you.
I have been working
The
behind
storm
the
you
scenes
faced,
while they mocked
it's
you.
not punishment.
While they walked
It's
away,
correction.
I was lifting
you may
you
have
up.
expected them
While
to
they
fight
plotted
back,
against
to argue,
I was
to
drag you
position
into a
you.
mess.
That's my justice.
The chosen ones
That's
don't
divine
fight in the
balance.
mud.
And now they
rise
will watch
above
as
it.
you rise.
They don't
because I
chase
am with
revenge.
you.
They choose
They
healing
thought
and
they
peace.
silenced you.
They
but
don't
they
waste
only
energy
revealed how
trying
loud
to
my
hurt you
glory
back.
is in your life.
And in doing so,
they thought
take
they could
away
block
your
power
power
over
but
them.
they can't stop what I
Your
have set
words
in
don't
motion.
sting.
Your actions
success
don't
will
reach
speak
them.
louder than
What
revenge
truly
ever
ends
could.
the battle
I
is
told
when
you,
someone who once
vengeance
cared
is mine.
deeply no longer
You don't
reacts
have to
at
fight
all.
back.
Just
That's
keep
when you
walking
realize
forward.
they're
I will
not
take
coming
care
back.
of the rest.
And they're not
But now
coming
I
down
ask you
either.
this, my
Chosen
child,
ones
are you ready
understand
to
one
stop
powerful
living like
truth.
those around
What
you.
you do to others comes
Are you
back
ready
to
to
you.
stop
Often
shrinking,
multiply,
stop comparing,
so
stop
they don't
doubting
try
what
to
I
get
placed
even.
inside
They
you.
let the universe
You
do
are
its
not
work.
meant to blend in.
Every lie,
You are set
every
apart.
betrayal,
This
every
moment is
cruel
not
act,
just
it
another day.
returns.
It's a shift.
And by the time
it's a
it
divine
is,
awakening.
the chosen one is
you
long
feel
gone.
it because I placed it
They
inside
didn't
you.
need to destroy
you. Couldn't
you.
explain
Your
it
own
because
choices
spirit
did
that.
that.
And
that's
now
the
it's
final,
time.
quiet
You are
way
chosen.
they win.
You are
By
rare.
walking away
You
while
are
karma
sacred.
finishes
And
the
like
story.
any treasure of great
Now
value,
you can see
I didn't leave
a
you
chosen
exposed.
one doesn't need to yell.
I hid
fight,
you
or
I
attack.
protected you.
Their
I kept
silence
certain people
speaks.
away
Their
from you not
presence
because you
shifts
were
things,
unworthy,
but
their
because
growth
your
alone
purpose
is
too
enough.
great to be
And
mishandled.
if you've ever had one in your
Some
life,
relationships
consider
fell
it a
apart
gift
because I
because
didn't
when
allow
they
them
leave,
to go
the
where you're
emptiness
going.
they leave behind is
I
louder
wasn't
than
punishing
anything they
you.
ever said.
I was shielding you.
If this
You're not
message
behind.
touched something
You've
deep
been
in your
hidden
spirit
for such
that's
a time
not
as
an
this.
accident. Yes, you
I
were
saw
meant to
the
hear
tears.
it.
I
Type
saw how your heart
111
broke.
in the comments
I
if
saw
this
how
came
you
to
gave
you
your
at
best
just the
and they
right
gave you
time.
betrayal.
And if your
You
soul
loved
is searching
purely,
for more
and they
truth,
treated it
more
like it
clarity,
meant nothing,
and deeper meaning,
but
don't
hear
just
me,
watch.
I removed them.
Subscribe.
I allowed it.
This
because
isn't
their
just a
presence
channel,
would have
it's a
poisoned your
calling.
future.
Thank you
They
for
were
being
not your
here.
destiny. They were your lesson. And now you're wiser. You're stronger. You're better. And they lost access to you. They lost access to the blessing I placed on your life. That is no small thing. You are not just anybody. You are mine. And when they tried to curse you, they unknowingly warred against my will. And that curse now falls back on them. They'll watch from a distance as your name rises in places they'll never enter. They tried to burn you, but I made you fireproof. They tried to block your light, but your light only grew brighter. That's what happens when I live inside you. You are not here to chase anyone. You are not here to beg for love, for favor, for purpose. What I have for you will find you. You won't need to force it. You won't need to explain yourself. You won't need to shrink. When it comes, you'll know. There'll be no confusion, no games, only peace. That's what alignment feels like. That's what destiny looks like. This is why I kept you covered. This is why I shielded you. You are rare. You carry something holy. And yes, your rise will be loud. It will echo through every lie spoken about you. It will shake the foundations of every place that tried to shut you out. Your light will reveal what others tried to hide. So keep walking, child. Keep trusting me. Keep holding on. I am not done with you. Stop looking back. Stop chasing what left. Rejection was not a punishment, it was my redirection. I was pulling you out of a trap. That door you wanted so badly, it would have led you away from me. That person you thought was the one, they were a distraction, not a destiny. So I removed them, not to hurt you, but to save you. Some people were only meant for a season, not your lifetime. Some connections were just lessons, not alignments. And no, you were not too little, you were too much for them. Your light was too strong. Your calling was too high. Your soul was too deep. They couldn't walk with you, so they tried to pull you down. And when that didn't work, they ran. Let them go. You didn't lose. You learned. You didn't fall behind. You leveled up. You became stronger, more rooted, more aware of who you are. And now they live without access to you and the favor I placed on your life. That's what happens when someone tries to curse what I have already called blessed. So stop mourning over what I removed. Stop trying to fix what I already ended. Let them live with the silence they created. Let them feel the absence of the light they rejected. You don't have to beg to be chosen when I already chose you. You are not where you are by mistake. You are chosen. You are rising. And you are unstoppable, because I, the Lord your God, am with you. And I always will be. My child, listen to me. I am your father, and I know exactly what you're facing. I see everything, what's said behind your back, what's hidden behind the smiles, and what's buried behind the flattery. The illusion you keep seeing. That's not your imagination. It's me sharpening your sight. You can feel when something isn't right, even when everyone else seems blind to it. That's not paranoia. That's precision. That's me giving you the gift to see through what others ignore. They're not attacking you because of what you've done wrong. They're reacting to who you are becoming. You stopped shrinking. You stopped pretending to be small just to make others comfortable. And the moment you stopped dimming your light, the darkness got nervous. You didn't become dangerous to them by being loud. You became dangerous because of your quiet power, your steady rise, your unshakable faith. Just like my servant Daniel, you didn't beg for attention, but the room noticed. And when favor is on someone, snakes always start to hiss. Don't let it shake you. You are being watched, yes. But not with admiration, with fear. Your very presence disturbs what is fake. You bring truth. You bring light. And wherever light walks in, darkness has to scatter. So don't underestimate what you're up against, but also don't underestimate who walks with you. I am your defender. I'm the one who chose you. Every trap they set confirms how much power you carry. Every lie they speak only proves your influence. And every attempt to tear you down is just another sign that the enemy knows you're rising. Let them come. Let them try. Because what they still haven't figured out is that when you're mine, you're covered. You are not touchable in the way they think. You carry divine authority. You walk with the fire of heaven behind you. You move with angels assigned to guard you. They're not really fighting you. They're fighting me. And I never lose. So don't waste your energy trying to be liked. You weren't chosen to be popular. You weren't born to blend in. You were set apart to be unforgettable. And with that anointing comes a cost. You'll notice how some people change when you grow. Their smiles get tighter. Their support gets quieter. And their words start to twist. But don't let that distract you. It's not about what you did wrong. It's about what you're doing right. Your silence speaks louder than their noise. Your peace makes their chaos uncomfortable. Your glow reveals the things they're trying to hide. And they feel exposed just standing next to you. That's why they pull back. That's why they talk. That's why they pretend. But don't you dare dim yourself just to soothe someone else's insecurity. Jealousy doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it smiles while cutting deep. But I gave you discernment for a reason. You don't need their validation. You don't need their applause. They envy what they don't understand. They fear what they can't have. So let your light shine, even if it blinds them. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Every time they mention your name, they confirm your impact. And remember this, stop explaining yourself. Stop trying to make people see what I showed only to you. You weren't given those eyes to convince others. You were given that vision to lead. You notice things others miss. You sense danger before it comes. You feel truth even when it's buried in lies. That's not something you imagined. That's your gift. That's me living inside you. They'll say you're too sensitive. They'll call you strange. But what they don't know is, you hear me. You see through what they pretend to be. And it scares them. Because your insight is like a mirror. It shows them what they're running from. And instead of dealing with their own reflection, they'll try to silence yours. Don't waste your breath explaining why you moved away, why you didn't trust them, why you stayed quiet. You saw what they couldn't. You felt what they ignored. And you obeyed me. That's all that matters. You're not crazy. You're not overthinking. You're ahead. You're aware. You're awake. And your silence is your shield. Let them guess. Let them doubt. But don't you ever trade your peace for their approval. I didn't choose you because you had the most talent. I chose you because you had the heart to listen. The world celebrates talent, but I reward obedience. Talent might make people clap, but obedience moves my hand. Obedience builds things that talent alone cannot. You've seen others rise with less integrity. You've wondered why they're ahead. But don't be fooled. What they built without me will not last. I've watched you obey in silence. I've seen you walk through fire without complaining. You didn't ask for shortcuts. You didn't beg for platforms. You waited. You followed. You trusted. And now, because of your obedience, doors are about to open that no man can shut. Favor that you didn't chase is about to find you. Blessings you didn't beg for are about to rest on your life. Because while others were performing, you were becoming. And I can trust you with more. So stop worrying about the noise. Stop looking at timelines. What is for you is sealed with my hand. Your quiet faith has reached my throne. Your hidden sacrifices were seen by heaven. And you are not behind. You are being built. Don't confuse silence with stillness. I've been working even in the quiet. The waiting didn't delay you, it prepared you. And what I have for you is not fragile. It is unshakable. It is divine. It is yours. So lift your head. Keep walking. Don't explain. Don't shrink. Don't bend. You are chosen. And that means everything you touch, everything you carry, and everything you become is under my hand. Let them wonder. Let them whisper. Let them watch. Because when I move on behalf of my chosen one, no one, not the crowd, not the critics, not even the enemy, can stop it. You're not just anointed. You're appointed. You're not just called. You're crowned. And this is only the beginning. My beloved one, listen to me. These words are not from the world, they are from my mouth to your spirit. You keep wondering why it's been so quiet, why things feel still, why it feels like nothing is moving. But I tell you now, this silence is not punishment. This is holy ground. This is where I am building you. The most powerful ones I choose are not made on stages, not under lights, not in front of crowds. They are made in the dark, in the lonely places, in the silence that stretches across weeks, months, and even years. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being built, shaped, strengthened. While others are rushing ahead and falling apart, I have you learning how to stand still, how to grow roots that no wind can rip from the ground. This stillness is not failure. This delay is not denial. It is your development. Don't let the world fool you. They celebrate speed. I honor stillness. I don't rush what I love. I prepare it carefully. And you, my chosen one, are being prepared for something that cannot be taken from you. Others may look like they're winning. But what I am giving you isn't temporary. What I place in your hands, no one can steal. Some of your greatest breakthroughs are hidden under your patience. Hidden in the quiet way you keep showing up, keep believing, keep trusting me even when you hear nothing. That is where real strength grows. That is where I separate the ones I call mine from the ones chasing attention. You've been in the cave, not because you're lost, but because I put you there. Everyone wants the crown, but no one wants the cave. But it's in that cave where your crown is carved, where your heart is humbled, where your ego is stripped, where you start to see not with your eyes, but with your spirit. That silence you feel, that's not emptiness. That's me clearing out everything that would have distracted you, so when the time comes, your focus will be unshakable. Every storm needs calm before it hits. And you, my child, are not the calm. You are the storm I am preparing. A divine storm wrapped in grace. When your moment comes, you will not walk in quietly, you will arrive with power. You won't need to introduce yourself, my glory on your life will announce you. You won't just speak, you will command. You won't just enter a room, you will shift the whole atmosphere. And all of that starts in the quiet season. So don't despise the cave. I put you there to build you for the crown. And let me tell you this, stop looking for fairness. You keep wondering why things don't seem fair. But I didn't call you to fair. I called you to favor. Fair is a system for the ordinary. But you were not made for balance. You were made to break patterns. You were made to confuse the systems of men and reveal the glory of heaven. That's why your rise won't make sense. That's why doors will open for you that others have knocked on for years. That's why they'll look at your life and call it unfair, because they don't understand favor. Let them call it luck. Let them call it favoritism. They don't know what you paid in silence. They didn't see the nights you cried with no one around. They didn't see how you kept moving forward when everything told you to give up. They didn't see the nights you had to speak life into your own soul when no one else was praying for you. But I saw it. I was there. And I recorded every tear, every sacrifice, every moment you chose me even when it cost you everything. This is your reward. This is the fruit of your faithfulness. And they won't understand it, because it wasn't for them. You weren't chosen to fit in. You were chosen to stand out. You weren't chosen to follow logic. You were chosen to walk by faith. You were never meant to rise the way they rise. Yours will look sudden. Yours will look strange. But it will be me. It will be favor. So stop waiting for the world to agree with what I'm doing in you. I never asked for their permission. And now, my child, don't miss the shift. Something is moving. Can you feel it? There's something in the air. Something's changing. What's coming isn't small. It's not a tiny shift. It's explosive. And it's near. But it will not wait for you to feel ready. It will not come slowly. It will come suddenly. Like a storm in the middle of a sunny day. Like a door swinging open without a warning. Only the ones who have been preparing will be ready. Only the ones who stayed focused will rise with it. You can't afford to be distracted. You've cried too much, survived too much, lost too much to fall asleep now. I didn't hide you to punish you. I hid you to protect you. I hid you so I could prepare you. And now, the curtain is lifting. But I don't bless passivity. I honor those who prepare in the dark. So get your heart right. Get your mind clear. Clean your space. Remove your distractions. Because the door that's about to open won't wait for second thoughts. This is a divine moment. A flash. A sacred alignment. And the ones I have chosen don't panic. They prepare. They don't chase the blessing. They position themselves to receive it. And I say to you, stay ready, or you'll be left behind. This breakthrough is not crawling toward you. It's racing toward you. And it's coming suddenly. For you. So let this truth sink deep. You were never random. You were always marked. From the beginning, I have watched you. Everything you endured wasn't to break you. It was to shape the version of you that is finally ready to rise. The shift is already happening. The atmosphere is already shifting. Now it's your move. Don't scroll past this moment. Don't let this word pass over you. Anchor it. Let it take root. Speak it aloud. Remind yourself, you're not just chosen. You're unstoppable. Because I, the Lord your God, have prepared you. And no one, no voice, no delay, no enemy, no betrayal, no lie, can stop what I have spoken over you. The silence was never a sign of my absence. It was the sound of your training. And now, your moment is here.